Good morning. Welcome to SojournerVision. This is Russell. Here we go. We are in another week here in the field house. So we've got, this week is what I've called week 0. It is an active rest week. So we're not going to be hitting any weights this week. We're taking a break from the weights, going to do some recovery. And this morning is basically just a stretch. So it's called Flex Your Torso, and it takes about 5 minutes, 7 moves. And then we'll head out on a walk and come back. So this week will be short days. There'll be a couple days I do cardio and probably do stretches 3 days. So probably every other day. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be our stretch days, and Tuesdays and Thursdays will be our, not plural, Tuesday and Thursday will be our cardio day. And of course, Saturday will be the ab burn. Won't change that day. So this, like I say, this is week 0. And next week will be week 1 of our 2026 cycle 2. So 2026 C2 is what I'm calling it on my blog site. So C2, C for cycle, and 2 for second cycle of the year. Needed a unique nomenclature for the slugs for the basically the URL, so it would be unique. So I made a 2026 C2. Cycle 2, and that URL needs to be short for SEO purposes. So anyway, I'm going into too much detail on that. Nobody cares about that. Anyway, we're gonna hit this workout. Wouldn't call it a workout, stretch routine this morning, and get this Monday on the road. So get this week 0 done and get some longevity training in, folks. Let's meet age with grace. Let's do this. Let's hit it. All right, so that's day 1 of our rest week. We've got her done. Day 1 for week 0 is what I'm calling it. Week 0, I called it week 0 last time. That's the first time I called it week 0. I don't know, week 0, because next week's week 1 of the actual cycle. Cycle is our weight workout. And so how'd it go? Let's see, the extend your torso, I think it's called. This is only the second time I've done that stretch routine, and got more out of it this time than I did last time. And even last time, same as this time, when I got to the, basically it's a roll up, but it's called the neck pull. And the reason why it's called a neck pull is because you're supposed to come up at your hips, and then when you get sat up, then you pull your torso, roll your torso forward. You basically pull your neck to your knees. And anyway, when I did the second, there's one at the beginning and one at the end. Those are the first move and the last move. When I got to the last move, my abs were already wore out from all the other stuff. So I had a hard time getting my trunk to pull myself up off the ground. So anyway, I'm sure it'll look good. So, but it's a good stretch routine, and the walk. We've had a week of 50-degree mornings, mid 50s to mid 60s for the mornings for the last week, maybe week and a half. And this morning it is in the mid 30s is what my temperature on my phone says, but I think that's in the town that's 12 miles away. I see that there's frost on the ground, so it's got to be 32 at least here, at least on the low-lying areas. So probably low 30s here, maybe even high 20s. Could be 30 degrees, 29, 28, who knows. But anyway, I bundled up before I went out. It's no wind, so I could wear shorts. I did bring my warm-ups out just in case it felt too chilly to do that, but I didn't need those. But I got my fleece hoodie and a second fleece over that, and then I got a base layer and a long sleeve. So 4 layers underneath, and I still could feel the cold creeping in. So it was nice. It was a nice morning. Nice and starry, very few clouds. I think a couple clouds in the sky, but just added to the element. It was nice and clear, beautiful morning. So anyway, walk was good, slow. I just took it easy. I went out and I came back because I forgot my phone. So my earbuds had stopped playing music. I was like, so I had to come back and get my phone, and that kind of slowed down my pace. I never did really recover. I did recover from it some. It had me at, I think I was at an 18.5-minute pace. I finally got right at 18, I think, at the end. So that's just taking her easy. So we got, but more than 2.5 miles in, probably close to 2.75. So anyway, enough chatter. Tomorrow will be day 2 of our week 0. And tomorrow will be a cardio day. I'll pick a cardio workout, probably some air squats. I don't know what else we'll do besides that. Air squats, jumping jacks, and maybe a couple of core on the floor, core exercises, leg lifts and planks maybe. So we'll do something like that tomorrow. Anyway, we'll let you guys go. Have a great Monday. Get this week started in a good way and get some longevity training in, folks, so we can meet age with grace. So let's do this. Let's get on with the week, and let's get on with tomorrow. So let's do. We'll talk to you later. You guys take care and be safe.